I believe 2024 can be a renaissance year for co-working if we can just figure out one thing. So let's talk about this. It is 2024, brand new year as of when I'm recording this, and we have WeWork in the rearview mirror, firmly in the rearview mirror. We've got a world of folks who are working remotely, who are still trying to figure it out. And those two factors are both really important because it means that the path ahead is wide open. The WeWork situation was taking up a lot of the oxygen, a lot of the narrative in terms of what the public thinks of what's going on with co-working. And we now don't have to worry about them doing that anymore. And we don't quite have somebody who's taken over that mantle yet. That's not going to last forever. So we have an opportunity and we can work on it right now. The other thing is, we've got a whole bunch of remote workers, millions of people who are still trying to figure out what the long-term answer is to this new world of being able to work wherever. You've got folks who are all in on remote, all in on hybrid, no problem. And you've got folks who've just gone right back. And you've got a lot of folks in the middle who are saying, all right, well, working from home has its advantages, but it also has disadvantages. We want to be able to get out. We want to be able to have some of the benefits of leaving the home. And some employers are, battling with their employees, with their teams, and saying, we want you to come back in more. And what very few, from what I can tell, of the folks having this conversation have is an awareness of the fact that co-working is something that exists and can actually help solve some of these questions. So if, for example, one of the motivations for some people wanting to return to the office is, I want to get out, I want to be out of my house, I want to be around other people. Those are things you can do without going all the way downtown to your company headquarters if you know how co-working can play a role in that. So what I think we have an opportunity to do is to insert co-working into that conversation and into that narrative. And we have some research. So one of the big benefits that we got in 2023 was that the Surgeon General declared a loneliness epidemic, which is useful unto itself. There's tons of research behind this. But in particular, there is research from Cigna, the health company, that has looked at the productivity levels of folks who are lonely versus not lonely. And they found that, first of all, 62% of employees do identify as lonely. And the ones who do identify as lonely are more likely to call in sick. They're more likely to deal with both emotional and physical health issues. They're more likely to leave. And so we have a very easy, I think, message here, which says employees who feel a strong sense of belonging are employees who perform better. And co-working is in the business of that. We are in the business of helping to create a sense of connection and belonging. It's what we've been doing for a long time now. And so I think if we can really seize that message, own that message, and coordinate our messaging on that, I think we can be a part of a new narrative for how people perceive co-working as being an answer to what a lot of people need right now. So this year, I'm coordinating more of the folks that I work with around this message and creating materials, doing all these things that are going to help us get our message across to folks who need to know that we exist and need to know that we have something to offer. So if you want to learn more, you want to participate in that conversation, reach out to me and let's keep this thing rolling. Happy New Year.